I
Mike
don't know. It's
Tyson's
shining.
ass is huge.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about the two
Talking about
chocolate
Mike.
moons?
Yeah, I was talking about Mike Tyson's ass
Yo,
cheeks
he's
whenever
packing.
they're coming through.
Why was he wearing
Like,
that?
Mike
because
Tyson's
you
got
gotta show it
cake.
off.
He was caked up for Jake Paul.
What better way to, like, show off you got cake than wear assless chaps?
I wonder what encouraged him to do that. Do you think his team was like, yo, Tyson, this is the move, man. Show me you got cake. Or do you
I don't
think
know,
he
'cause it's
just
weird.
saw the memes and knew he would get like cheers for his cake?
He's just genuinely a weird dude.
Mike Tyson?
That, and it was just so weird. Yeah, because it was weird, because during this too, it was his son interviewing him, and then he kissed him on the cheek and like dapped him up and walked away, and there's just a full pan of his ass.
You know, I feel like that
Might
like
have been his
I feel
son's
like he
idea.
just did that. He was just like, "This is a power move right here." Because my son
Really?
walked out.
I'm
I'm
sitting here
scary,
thinking his
I'm a
son might have
monster.
encouraged him. Not the not the speech impediment man. Have you guys seen the Mike Tyson TV show?
Mike Tyson.
No.
Isn't
No?
that with Jamie Foxx?
I don't know. I just know that they ended the show because the guy that became a pigeon died or whatever. But like, there's been
Oh,
like
I forgot
random
that he had
clips.
pigeons.
Yeah,
That's the reason he got
it was
into
like-
fighting.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, the reason he got into fighting is because a bully killed his pigeon at school one day, and so that's when he learned how to fight.
Oh, that's
No,
awesome.
wait,
Well,
for
that's
real?
sad, but it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so serious.
Oh God, I feel really bad for him now, but at the same time, like shit.
You
Oh,
are
that's so sad.
Yeah, dude, bullied him a lot. Like it was the same guy. Like he was his childhood bully, and then he went too far and killed his pigeon.
Wait,
You
I'm
would think-
confused. Why did he
No,
Why did
no.
he have his pigeon around other kids?
I could not tell you. He
Is
just
this
had
a
a-
true story?
He probably
This is
thought,
I promise you. You can look. I promise you. Look it up.
he probably thought it was smart.
Not smart.
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 He
I love
probably-
Mike Tyson.
He probably thought it was smart and silly.
He had okay, so he raised and raced pigeons,
Yes.
and he even has an Animal Planet
Animal-
documentary. Can't speak. They had him on Animal Planet doing a documentary about his passion.
If you watch the
Yeah, but can you
face to face with him and Jake Paul gives him a pigeon because
Really?
he knows he likes pigeons.
as a present?
Yeah, literally.
He probably thought he was silly too.
You a little
Yeah,
silly
you're
boy. You're a
really
little
good
silly
at
punk
doing
ass
the
white
speech
boy.
impediment.
Huh?
Yeah, white
I said
boy.
you're really good at mimicking the speech impediment.
I thank you.
I wouldn't.
I don't know.
is
I'm
that
adding,
something to be
I'm
proud of?
adding shit. I'm adding shit in the words that shouldn't be there.
No. That's crazy. I didn't know that about. Oh yeah. Mike Tyson got in his first fight after a bully. Okay, hold on. I'm on Reddit now. We're going down the dark.
Yeah.
The rabbit hole.
Like
Yeah,
this.
he started. My
You're
love for
going down the
pigeons kept
rabbit
me from
hole.
killing someone. Damn.
That's what's up.
Do y'all know? Speaking of speech impediments, do y'all know this Donald Duck little video? I slammed my penis in the car door.
Is it like a new meme going around?
No, it's old. I saw it a while back. I slammed. It's like a speech impediment. If I type in "I slammed," I get a whole shit ton of it on YouTube.
You're really good at doing that speech impediment. Like, damn.
It's just you. It's just me replacing S with. That's all it is.
Yeah, but I'm
That's
not.
what the
Okay, I'm not good with any kind of accents or even trying to like mimic stuff. Like, I'm not good. I know like Jackson and Noah are really good at doing like I don't know, what are they called? You're really good at mocking or I don't know, going covers and shit like
Impressions?
that.
Oh,
Yeah, you're really good at doing impressions, like especially Jackson with his Carl Weezer impression.
Hey Taylor, can we move along in the episode?
Oh,
Yeah,
Carl, go sit
like
down.
that. We got Mike Tyson. I'm not good in here. Like I said, the only closest accent or like impression I can do is like Toad from Mario, and I have to be really, really, really loud to the point where like my mic cuts out and everything like that. Like
Dang,
it's
so
like
you peek?
it's literally me like hurling my like throat to death trying to get like the wah like the it's
Yeah,
I have
I
to
can
get
hear
really
it.
I have to get really loud for it. Yeah, like I have to get really loud for it. But that's like the only thing I can do, and that's just because my voice happens to be like a close tone to Toad.
Hey Luigi, we gotta go rescue the princess. Bowser took her again.
Best accent. How do you guys do accents? How do you guys like do those
I'm
impersonations and
not-
stuff
it
like that? Like,
depends.
how do you
Are you
perfect
talking
that?
like an accent or like a
Yeah, there's a difference between
a
accent and
voice?
impression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I keep meaning to say impression, but I keep saying
So,
accent.
an
But yeah,
An
like
impression
impression is
impression.
like certain like tone and level that you put your voice. So with like Carl Weezer, how I do is like I kind of like push my tongue and like kind of like the mid base of my throat.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Well,
Yeah.
Jimmy, where have you gone?
Why,
That's not too
Jimmy's
bad. That wasn't too
mom?
bad.
It's not when I do it. I'm just like
Can I
Jimmy's
get a croissant?
mom.
Can I
Jimmy's mom.
Oh,
All right, this is just gonna turn into us screaming about Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom can come and get it on.
Old cartoons were the best. I like miss. I would love to rewatch all of like Jimmy Neutron again, like
You know what's
Danny
crazy?
Phantom.
The
I
only
wanna
two
sound- I
episodes
kinda
that
wanna-
I
Really, my
remember.
I
parents.
kind of want to sound like Sheen, but I don't know if I can do Sheen.
You know
Oh,
what's
dude,
crazy
how
is
Sheen
she managed to
sounds.
get his own show.
He really did.
Like he was so
Yeah,
good that
it's
he
fa-
managed to get his own show.
Well, it failed though, so
Yeah, what was it called? Like Planet Sheen. I remember watching a few
Yeah, it
episodes.
was
It
literally
wasn't.
called
It was
Planet
not doing
Sheen.
too hot. Yeah, no, like it just wasn't. You
I-
had to
I
have
liked it.
all three of them. I
Well, that's
didn't
just like
you even
dislike
get that
it.
green light.
that's just
This is
well, that's
crazy.
just like Patrick getting his own show.
I don't
It
like that.
ain't, it ain't doing hot.
I
Well,
haven't
what did you
watched
watch?
any
Wait,
of
did he
that, but
actually?
I do know that it's called literally like the Patrick Star Show, and it's got like I don't even think SpongeBob's in it. It's just like Patrick with his family,
My
and they're
God, they
like,
got 3
They're
seasons.
they're
I
running
had
out.
There's
no
3
idea this was a
seasons of
thing.
that?
They're running out of ideas.
Yeah, I had no idea this even existed.
Well, that's like the Fairly Odd Parents. They brought back the Fairly Odd Parents again, but
Gosh,
with a
don't
different
don't talk
child.
about that.
Yeah, it's like
I
a different.
hate
I hate
that.
the art style. I hate the art style. Bring back the old art style at least, but like they're just recycling Cosmo Wanda with a different kid now, and apparently there's
No,
some other
screw
like
that. You
asshole
want- you-
kid that got fairies that didn't deserve fairies.
You want to know what cartoon I want them to bring back?
What?
What's that?
The one where it should be in space. Kids Next Door. Galactic Kids Next Door.
Hmm.
I mean, I liked Kids
I
Next
never watched
Door.
that
I don't know
personally.
about
Because the end of the show, they literally put the end of the show.
No.
They ended the last episode. Number one usually literally goes to space, and he's stationed up there, or the
Huh.
moon. Excuse me.
I need more of Danny Phantom. That's what I need. But like them in college now.
Oh yeah.
Isn't
that's
Ben
the
10
one.
still going on?
No.
Yes and no. So okay, so I rewatched all of Ben 10, all that was available back in 2023. Yeah, about around Christmas 2023. I decided to sit down because HBO, I believe, is about to fully remove Ben 10 off of its watch list. So I watched the original Ben 10, Alien Force, Omnitrix, or whatever it is. I don't know. There was four different series, and it was like Ben 10, and then it was like teenage Ben 10. And then they had the branch off from that, which was like Alien Force, and then it turned into the Omniatrix or Omniverse, something like that, and that was like college Ben 10. And then they stopped. They didn't continue the story there. They stopped, and then Cartoon Network said, "Oh, it's a good idea. Let's remake Ben 10 again, but like restart it off
no.
from scratch and like the shittiest art style I've ever seen." So they're
No.
completely
they have-
remaking it now, and it's in the worst art style I've ever seen for a cartoon. So like
no,
I
they
haven't
got-
watched that. I didn't mess with it, but I know it exists.
Yeah, they got problems. They got problems rebooting certain things, and it's stupid.
That's
Well,
all
yeah,
today's
that's like-
about. It's like they never want to create nothing new. They just want to remake everything.
I
No, I
don't
just-
mind if they do stuff right. They're not doing it right. Like Teen Titans Go, trash. Bring back the original Teen Titans. Finish that. Why are we
Well, I've heard
Teen Titans Go?
I've heard Go is in the past I've heard it's trash, but I've also heard it's funny too. It's not bad, but it's funny in a way.
I've heard various things about it. I've seen some clips. I haven't personally watched it.
It
but
makes
I have
fun
seen
of
some
it makes
clips.
fun of itself. Yeah,
I
it
know,
makes
but
fun of
like that's
itself.
just not true to like the original Teen Titans, and I hate that kids nowadays are not getting some of the authentic like original cartoons we were.
Oh no, there's an episode where they meet the actual original ones. It's weird.
Damn, how much of this stuff have you watched?
I haven't watched any. That is all from YouTube.
Oh, okay. You're just getting like clips and stuff like that from
Yeah.
YouTube. Well, that's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
totally okay. So going back to childhood stuff, Totally Spies. Totally Spies is like one of my favorites growing up, and I absolutely loved it. Well, they've like rebooted. They didn't reboot it per se, but they've started a new season, which is like them in college now, and that's like airing. That just started airing. Which I think is cool that we're redoing some stuff, but like bring back some. They're doing regular show. they're coming out with a new season of regular show. The creators started up. It's like Mordecai and
I did
Rigby,
see
I guess,
that.
in
Oh,
like
really?
college or something. Yeah, so they're restarting up regular show again, but it's like not a reboot. It's just a continuation of what there was. Which didn't Pops die on the? Oh, well, hold on. I guess this is a
I've
spoiler
never
for
seen the
anyone. But
whole.
didn't
I've never
Pops die
seen.
at the
Yeah.
very end?
I think
Bob sacrificed
so.
himself for everybody else.
Wait.
And
Yeah.
what was the point in him sacrificing himself? I forgot because it was something like him having a
Because
round head,
evil
like he was
Pops-
perfect.
Evil Pops was gonna kill everybody and destroy the Earth. So then Pops grabbed him and flew into the sun, and they both died.
Oh
How
yeah, so
serious
like
did that show get? Jesus
That
Christ.
show started off with, "Hey, can you grab a bag of ice from the freezer?" to saving the universe from like a unicorn or some
No,
shit.
all I know from that show is, I've seen a few episodes, but it was a while back. I never finished it. All I know from that show is that the most random bullshit happened. That's it.
no, for real,
The
for
most
real.
random shit.
I actually watched an episode a day just because I was bored and I was in the middle of working and I was swapping around on my channels for like stuff to just watch. And anyways, it was an episode of Mordecai. Well, it was an episode of regular show. And anyway, I guess Mordecai was like singing some stupid song about Margaret, which was his little like lover
Margaret.
lady. And anyways, I guess he like butt dialed her and he like left a voicemail for her, which was just him singing like how much he likes her and shit like that. And so then they're like, oh my god, him and Rigby are like, we gotta go and delete this voicemail from her phone. So they're like hunting her down halfway across the city and they realize that she had like left her phone in their house because she was there like the day prior, like they were watching a movie or something. And so anyways, they go back and they tried to delete the voicemail and it was like the voicemail gods came and like it's like a bunch of like laptops and
Yeah.
paper clips and shit and they're like, we're gonna delete you from the world. They're just like, oh no. And then Margaret's like all mad and it's just like, who even thinks of this stuff? It's like one random thing. It's like there's an ice god now. There's a radio
really
god,
is.
like computer monster. Like it really is some of the most random things.
My favorite was
remember,
the
like-
basketball guy.
Did you know?
Oh
the-
yeah, doom,
Did you
doom,
know the
doom,
pilot?
doom, doom.
Yeah. Did you know the pilot to that? The storyboard was two guys in the bar working, or two guys in the restaurant working.
Really? I just
Yeah,
have
it
so
was
much
a
of like college
storyboard.
friends. Well, they're still friends.
Yeah, well,
today,
they
but
were
yeah, it was
they
just
were
a
like
guy with
they were
friends.
like they were like high school or college friends. It was like they were in a restaurant, they worked together, but it was Rigby and what's the other guy's name?
Mordecai.
Mordecai.
Yeah, Mordecai and Rigby. It was them, but humans.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm actually excited for the new. I'm most definitely gonna watch like the new stuff, and I heard that it's gonna be like, I don't know if this is the case. This is a rumor probably, but I heard it's gonna be based more towards adults. So like, we're actually gonna
hope
get some
so.
like cussing and stuff like. Because you guys remember, and like I think I still to this day remember watching it when the first episode of regular show like ever aired on Cartoon Network, and like Mordecai was mad at Rigby. He's like, "You pissed me off," and like Facebook moms went ballistic about this
Oh
whole
my god.
the word piss being in there.
He
And
used
so
the
like I
P
remember
word.
like 2 weeks after like it had aired, like they replayed the episode again and they removed it like you made me mad or something. Like they got rid of the word piss and to this day it's still not there. But like I remember it clearly being there and maybe I'm just making that up, but I'm almost positive he's like, you pissed me off, and like everyone spazzed out over that.
Wouldn't
Oh, you-
surprise me.
You pissed me off.
Flock and flock 'em, what's that?
Flippity floppity.
Flip and
what's that?
blossom, what's that? Dun.
That's like
Dun.
parents freaking out. That's like parents freaking out over freaking SpongeBob making dolphin noises. Oh, he's saying something, but you can't hear it. So
Yeah.
who cares?
You know what I think is funny? Have you I don't know if you guys have heard this, but apparently they were finding it hard to like not say any words during that while the dolphin was going off. So apparently the voice
They
actors just
actually
were
cussed.
cussing. Yeah, they were just actually cussing
Yeah.
just because they didn't know what else to say. So they were actually just, use it to your imagination. They were just cussing, which is absolutely hilarious. I love that.
What does that say on the dumpster? It says,
And it inserts dolphin noise. I don't know.
I was
Like,
wondering how long that
probably
pause was
find
going to go.
Yeah. Oh, I was over
mean,
here
I
like
said-
making dolphin
said-
noises, but I think my mic
Yeah.
cut out. Yeah, I was like trying to make.
Oh, I didn't.
dolphin
Yeah, I didn't
noise.
hear you at all.
We didn't. No, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think my mic
definitely.
really
Your mic
registered
definitely
me.
peaked.
Yeah, it was just me like going. Oh, well, I guess there's no point in me trying to do it again. But yeah, I was just trying to. But yeah,
Yeah.
inserts
Basically-
nice dolphin sounds.
Yeah, here you go. It says, bitch.
Okay, well that's gonna get
That's
censored
gonna
with some
get-
dolphin stuff. Yeah, this whole episode I'm just gonna censor everything with a dolphin noise instead of the normal censor.
And I would
because
have
why
it,
not?
and I would,
Damn.
and I would have it no other way.
Yeah, no, I love SpongeBob, and to this day I will always reference SpongeBob. Now I haven't seen any new episodes in years now. I heard that the new episodes aren't that good, but old SpongeBob.
Like you said, there's a Patrick show.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I knew that
Well,
I heard
Well,
briefly
most-
about it, but I forgot about it.
well, mostly, I got a bad habit of talking while y'all talk. I gotta stop doing that. Anyway, what I've heard about the new seasons is that obviously the stereotypes are on each character. Mr. Krabs is a money-hungry dipshit. Squidward is more upset, more depressed. SpongeBob is just, I'm not sure. Patrick's as stupid as the house he lives in. And Sandy is, I think, just a smartass. I believe. I'm not sure.
No, I think they dumbed down all the characters. Like from what I've
Yeah.
seen, because I've seen clips, they've like really like don't get me wrong, Patrick was stupid and SpongeBob might have not been the brightest, but they've like
No, they made him
really,
dumber.
Really, yeah, they really dumbed down all the characters, and even Squidward's not as hateful as what he used to be, from my understanding. It just
Which is a
doesn't
shame,
seem
he's
as
the ultimate
enjoyable.
hater.
Yeah, and like
Oh
there's
no,
no.
I know what it was. What it was it got more gory. If you know what I mean. It got not gory as in the actual gore, more body humor, body disgusting humor. Like you know how is like SpongeBob's. You know the episode where SpongeBob shaved his freaking sponge, his head, and it was a brain, but worse.
Yeah, I
Like,
remember
You
that.
could see Squidward. Yeah, like there's episodes where I've seen on YouTube where Squidward just gets skinned. It's just his skin, or someone else gets skinned. Stuff like that. It's become stupid humor. It's become body horror humor. Basically,
Well, like to be
in a
fair,
way.
half of these kids shows nowadays are like I think since around 20. I feel like 2016 is where the turning point hit at. That's kind of when I stopped watching, cartoons. Really, don't get me wrong. I'll definitely sit down for a good episode of SpongeBob or regular show. But that's when I stopped like actively keeping up with it, mainly because I didn't have cable anymore. I only recently got cable back this year. But from what I've seen, they like have really dumbed down kid shows compared to like what we grew up with. It's like ridiculously stupid.
What I was saying about what I was gonna say when you were talking about those cartoons was I was gonna put Chowder in there. Chowder is a good.
Ah,
Okay, but
You're-
Chowder was
Yo,
still
You're
smarter
not in
than
this
like
episode.
Yeah. Rada.
Chowder was
rada,
still smarter than like half of these kid
rada.
shows nowadays. I love Schnitzel. He's my favorite character. Well,
Schnitzel?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Schnitzel,
that's it. Yeah, Schnitzel.
Schnitzel
You
was
didn't like
pretty good.
Schnitzel?
Let's see. No, I like Schnitzel. Schnitzel.
Schnitzel.
Who did I dislike? Truffles. I did not like Truffles. Truffles.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mung's
Truffles
wife?
is kind of funny. Yeah, Mung Dao's wife.
Yeah, Mung.
I still reference the whole ladies. You know that
Late-
one episode where they had
ladies,
like big
ladies,
bonbons.
yeah.
It was like Mung Dao was a kid and he's just like
please.
yeah, like the
Ladies.
the finger guns. He's like ladies. It's like big ass.
Okay,
teeth out.
that reminds me of Aang from Avatar: Last Airbender going in the Fire Nation saying, "Hot man, flame your hot man."
I remember
Never seen
that.
it.
Yeah. Have you
wait,
never
is
watched
that where you
Avatar?
got your name from?
Mm-mm. Nope.
You've never freak
Really?
whatever. 16?
You've never watched Avatar, like one of the
Never seen
most worldwide popular TV cartoon
Re-
shows like
yep.
ever?
Deadass.
I shouldn't
Borderline
get on
anime,
it.
but mainly a cartoon.
I shouldn't get on it because I haven't seen certain things.
That's actually wild to me, and the reason why I say that's wild is like normally if someone hasn't seen like anime, I'm like whatever, it's anime, or like a cartoon, I'm like whatever. But like Avatar, I feel like is one of the most referenced cartoons I've ever I've heard of. Like I see more Avatar references on a daily basis than what I do anything else combined in a yearly basis.
But I'm trying to figure out what other shows. There's a lot of them, but I don't
What
know
other
because
shows
of what
what?
I've seen. I haven't seen what I've seen. I don't know if you guys have seen because again, I am a little older. So
I
I'm not
mean, I don't think.
sure.
Tell me what 6 years is gonna make a difference. You can definitely shoot out some stuff.
No,
You've
it's
probably
not.
Seen it.
It's not really gonna make a difference. But I'm trying to think of like shows like hell. I can think of like some Nickelodeon shows like Hey Arnold or Angry Beavers or stuff like that. Like a lot of those old shows were fun. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Hey
Oh,
Arnold
that's a
was
good one.
okay. Hey Arnold was okay. I can deal without that. Rugrats. I didn't dislike. Okay, the opening to Rugrats is fire, but yeah. What was the other show you named off? Oh, Billy and Mandy. I loved Billy and
Yeah,
Mandy.
Billy and Mandy. Then the one after that, Evil Incarnate, or no, that was the same show. It was just a different. Oh, I think it was just a different part of it.
Ed, Ed and Eddie. That slapped.
Yeah,
That did slap.
obviously, and they
Yeah,
actually ended the show the way a show should have freaking end. It should end.
I forgot how the ending was. What was the ending on that?
It was the movie. They went to go find his brother, Eddie's brother, but some weird. They did some scam that screwed all the excuse me. They screwed all the kids up. They never mentioned the scam. So basically, the scam happened. They were trying to. They were leaving the cul-de-sac, and everybody was screwed up. Kevin had some kind of hole in him or something, and Jimmy had his ring on it. His what do you call that thing that you have in your teeth? His retainer
Oh,
or
his
whatever. It
retainer,
was
yeah.
screwed
Yeah.
up. Yeah, and Rolf had a bite mark on his stomach or something. Everybody was messed up.
I
And
remember
then
now.
so they basically left and they went to go find his brother to help, and then his brother turned out to be an asshole, and then the actual kids caught up, and they beat up his brother, and I think along with the Cankers too, because the Cankers also beat up his brother because
I did not
basically
like the Cankers.
but everyone decided to say, okay, we like these kids now, screw his brother, kick his ass.
But yeah, going back to movies, like stuff like old cartoons and movies, Cartoon Network used to play Spirited Away like every damn week at that point. There was at one point like they were playing Spirited Away constantly, and I used to be scared of that movie as a kid.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, neither
Really?
have I.
Yeah.
Have you guys
See,
seen
like
any
that
old
one, I've
Ghibli
never seen it.
studios?
No.
No,
Seen any
you've
what?
never watched
I've
any old
I've
Ghibli
heard
studio films?
No, I've heard of the Ghibli Studios, but I've never seen them.
Said Ghibli?
Ghibli, yes.
Is it not Ghibli? It's
Um,
Ghibli. It's pronounced Ghibli, isn't it?
Yes.
yeah, I'm looking at the list of movies, and I'm gonna be honest, none of these look familiar in the slightest.
None of them ring a
Jackson,
bell.
come on. Tell me you've seen some Ghibli studio films.
I might. No, can you stream that so I could see it real
Yeah, I
quick?
got you.
Okay, they got
I wanna
Spirited
look it up.
Away. They got Howl's Moving Castle. They got the Monoka. God, there's so many of them. Okay, I might as well just look at. There's no way I can list all those off.
Yeah.
You're telling me you got half of them are like older movies too. They're not even like new things.
No, they're old.
Ponyo,
know,
you
Panda
guys
Go
haven't seen.
Panda.
Have you guys
You
seen
seen Panda Go
Ponyo?
Panda?
Yeah, I've seen that
No.
one.
No. I've never seen any of these.
Dude, that's absolutely insane to me that you guys haven't
You know,
watched any old Ghibli studio
why
films.
does put your hand over Noah, put your mouse over the Poppy Hill one.
The Poppy Hill? Where's
Yeah, it's
that
right
at?
next to
Oh,
your
right
house.
here.
Yeah, the people on the kid on the bike, it looks like Yu Yu Hakusho was for some reason.
Well,
I
like
don't know why.
you can go back to some of those old movies and they date all the way back to like the 90s. Like the style
Yeah, they do.
they still use the same style where it's like the
Oh, maybe.
I
Wait, hold
can't
on.
believe
Can
you
you
guys
click
haven't
on
seen
Panda Go Panda?
Ponyo.
No. Do y'all know what Yu Yu Hakusho is?
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering.
Yeah,
I
I think
mentioned
I've
it.
seen
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I
Panda
have seen it.
Panda Go Panda.
Yeah.
Panda looks like
The
Totoro.
f- the
Yeah,
fuck the fuck is
so
a
big.
panda?
You said what the is a panda?
No, I'm quoting the freaking Dragon Ball
Oh,
abridged
my bad.
episode. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
What kind of movies did you guys grow up on then?
What was that, a horse?
Sorry, I was holding in my breath for a little bit because I was just like listening to the conversation or whatever, and then I was getting ready to talk, and I just like exhaled, and that's what came out.
Yeah.
I
can tell
mean,
you what.
I've seen a lot. I've seen such a wide variety of things from like Les Miserables to like of course all the like Marvel movies or like the Tobey Maguire like Spider-Man films. And then like of course basic childhood things like Halloween Town 1 through 3 or like Spy Kids, stuff like that. But it's not until I'd say from like 2018 onward that I've really like started to like dial in and start trying to like watch some good like classical movies that everybody like finds um like worth a watch, you know?
Leo, what about you?
All types of movies. I mean, what are you talking about specifically?
Like, just like what? Okay, what was your favorite movie as a kid? Let's do that. What was your favorite movie as a kid?
As a kid, or I can't remember. A
As a
lot of the
kid.
childish stuff. A lot of the childish stuff I can't remember. I mean, I watched a lot of stuff. Mostly it was just
Yeah,
on
dude.
TV.
Don't you know that was like 80 years ago?
Shut the fuck up.
Apparently, we only have like a 5 or 6 year difference. And you act like you're so old. Like I can't remember my
No,
childhood.
no, I literally sometimes can't because a lot of it's fuzzy. Like watching specific movies or something like that. Like I know TV shows and stuff like I grew up with, but not really specific movies. No.
There wasn't any like movies you specifically remember like trying to actively watch or you watched a lot.
Does Timmy Jimmy Power Hour count?
What?
I mean, whatever works.
even is
Whatever
that?
works.
I mean, that's not really a movie. It's more of two shows having a collaboration. But I mean, I like that. I like that kind of stuff. But most of the stuff I just watched whatever was on TV. I didn't have like DVDs, and well, my dad did, or my mom had tapes or whatever. But I didn't really sit down and be like, "Oh, this is my favorite movie." Nah.
Oh, see, I was different. Boy, my mom sit me down and pop in that, get the VCR booted up. You know how they had the whole VCRs, or they even had some of the TVs with the VCRs attached. And be popping in Mary Poppins. I used to watch that shit all the time. Mary Poppins.
I-
I don't even really like the movie now, but the Wizard of Oz and Mary Poppins, I used to be obsessed with when I was a kid.
I had a dream about that Wizard of Oz a long time ago that's still stuck in my head. I don't remember much of it, but there was a dream I had where it was about the Wizard of Oz. It was about red slippers and feet under a wall or some shit. But basically, I think it was like a 2-minute dream, but I barely remember it. It was just me seeing some feet under a wall with red ruby slippers, and they just slowly went into the wall. And then I woke up. It was weird. I think it was because I saw the movie, but that was about it.
Yeah,
Dreams
it's very
are
different
weird.
from the dream. Yeah, dreams are weird. Last night I was imagining some shark guy was trying to kill me and my friends, and I had to keep running from him.
Some shark guy,
I think
like
you're-
Shark
Very
Boy.
different
I
dreams.
think
No, it
I
was
think
like
you're-
this like hammerhead shark dude. I don't fucking know where he came from, dude. All I know was
He
I
was
was
just chasing down,
panicking.
going om
Bro,
nom nom.
okay, but we were on a boat, and then the boat stopped working. And he was like going around killing everyone in the boat, and then I'm like swimming away, like with my friend. I don't even know who was with me. Like I forgot. It was someone I was friends with. I think it might have been my friend Sam. I don't know, but like they were like, I don't know. I eventually woke up, but like it was terrible. I have stupid ass dreams. Like I'm not not
sounds
Ruby
like
Red
you've been
Slippers. It was just like getting murdered.
Yeah, like, are you okay?
You say
No, I'm
you say a
good.
you say a shark dude, and I'm thinking you probably been watching too much Suicide Squad or some shit with King Shark or something.
No,
Oh,
no, it was literally just like a
bird.
normal like body.
Nerd.
And then it had like this guy was like he had like Mr. Fantastic powers with his head. It was like a rubber shark head, I guess. Like he could stretch his head out.
Lord.
I don't know. And he was like killing people with like guns and weapons. I don't listen, if I could explain it to you, I would, but obviously I didn't even understand what was happening. But like you ever just have those dreams and you're like, what the hell, man?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
have like I have a booklet with a couple pages of stuff on it, and I have like a I have some written down too. A lot of
Like
them
a
written
dream
down from
journal?
the past. Yeah,
You
but
ruined my dream journal.
yeah, but the thing is, when I go back and read them, I'm sitting there trying to, okay, what is this? You can remember this because you're the one who wrote the damn thing. Like you go back and look at it, you won't remember it. You have to sit there and think. Because for me personally, I wrote a lot of dreams down. Some stuck out more than others, but if I go back and read them, like some of them would be like, what the hell? Like, I mean, that's my reaction. It's like, what the hell did I write? I don't remember this at all, but I wrote it.
I want to start doing that. I want to like you're saying it so quietly.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I have no idea what you said.
He keeps saying you're ruining my dream journal from the freaking Shark Boy and
Boy and
Lava Girl movie.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
He was like, "You ruined my dream journal."
He said
I
that
just
like
had this
3
distinctive
times.
memory of George Lopez. Just
Mr. Electric,
Mr.
I did
Electric.
not.
yes, yes, that's what I remember primarily. It's
Dude,
absolutely wonderful.
I like how
George
shitty
Lopez
the
as
CGI
Mr.
was.
Electric was like the most like fucking fever dreamish thing ever.
Oh my gosh, speaking of George Lopez and like being young, I remember, and I'm sure all of us share this memory, Everyone waking up. It was a meme for forever. You just wake up in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. and it's just George Lopez like music playing and them jumping in the air.
Well, you mean
Bum, bum,
low
bum, 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 bum,
rider?
bum, bum, bum,
Get a
bum,
little
bum,
higher.
bum, da, 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 all my friends.
You know,
Oh
I was
man,
saying,
that's great.
you know, I was at work
Do
today, and I thought, I said this, I thought this quote, and I'm like, what the hell is this quote from? And I know what it's from because I figured it out because I used to watch it a little bit. The quote was, "Did I do that?" And I forgot. Wait a minute, that's family. That's Family Matters. That's Urkel.
Yes, sir.
Urkel's a shit.
Because I was like, "Did I do that?" And I couldn't figure it out. I was like,
I'm trying to think of something I like would quote a lot besides SpongeBob. And like so far,
Whoa.
what did you say?
I said, yep,
Just
I
out
said
of the
Golden
silence.
Girls.
Golden. What did you watch the Golden Girls a lot?
Yeah, it was a good show. I liked it.
Oh,
Especially the theme song.
Golden Girls, dude. This shit is.
I
There's a
mean,
few,
I've
there's
seen
a
a
few
few
sit-
episodes of Golden
there's
Girls.
a
I
few
think
sit-
Golden Girls is good.
There's a few sitcoms that I like watching back then, like Full House, Golden Girls, Family Matters, a few others.
I mean,
watch Full
going
House.
back into some newer stuff. Well, I guess I don't know. At they point, like I would see that stuff and like I would watch it here and there. But like Everybody Loves Raymond. I love that show. It's a great show.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
it's a great show. But and Drake and
I
Josh
remember.
was good too.
Oh.
Drake and Josh.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, you heard about
Seinfeld's good
like
too. Yeah.
you heard about
Friends.
like not Josh. Yeah, Josh
Friends
was like
is good.
cracked out for like a couple seasons.
Wait, no.
Like
What's the
he said
story
like
on
3
that?
What happened?
he was like he said that he was on like any drug imaginable during like seasons 3 and 4 of filming.
Wait, what? What show and who?
can see
Josh
that.
from Drake and Josh.
Oh, really?
Those kids had a hard time though, because wasn't it? I maybe I'm forgetting his name. Dan Snyder, wasn't that his name? He was going
Oh,
around like
yeah, he was
molesting
an
all
absolute-
the Nickelodeon
Yeah,
stars.
Dan Snyder was the one. Yeah, there was a lot of crap around him.
Well, the court cases ever go through? Are these just like
I really
assumptions?
don't
Like,
know whatever came of that.
is it allegedly or is it like solid proof now that Dan Schneider was definitely like a
Well,
child molester?
I mean, a
there's
lot
an-
of people
there's an-
collectively came out and said he's a piece of,
There's also
shit.
an actress that played Sam in iCarly that has a whole book on what her her
Jeanette McCurdy.
child-
Isn't that her name?
Yeah.
Jeanette McCurdy?
Yeah,
I think that's her name.
yeah, she has a book on like how her mother treated her like shit, and I think it has something about Dan Schneider also. Like, there people, what he's done is done. He's already known as what he was.
Well, yeah, he was getting to all those kids. Like even Drake and Josh, I'm sure they had a few choice things to say.
He
Those
had a
poor
foot
guys.
thing too.
Oh yeah, he had
Yeah,
a
he did.
massive foot fetish, and you could see that throughout like all of the stuff
All
he's
the
worked on,
shows.
especially iCarly. Oh my gosh, you guys remember Gibby?
Gibby!
Gibby,
I
shirtless,
love
And he had
Gibby.
Guppy.
shirtless
Oh,
Gibby.
Guppy was the shit.
I remember that scene
Guppy.
where he fell from the ceiling and he had like recoil.
Oh yeah, dude, he broke his
Terrible bleeding.
ribs. He broke
I remember
his ribs
seeing that.
doing
He like broke his arm or something they had too, and he just powered through it.
Thought that
Yeah.
shit was crazy. Give it.
Did you guys ever watch the iCarly reboot?
I watched like 3 episodes of season 1.
Was Gibby in it? I never watched it. I haven't. I
Yeah,
saw that
I
it was like
think-
one season long and it got canceled or something.
I think Giblet was in it.
Giblet?
Giblet.
What a giblet.
Was he still doing
Gibby!
Gibby! Was he still doing that or was that like not
Actually, I
in
don't
there?
think it was Gibby. I think it was Guppy because I saw they were like in some like court case with what's his face. You will rue the day, Carly Shay. You will rue this day.
Nerval.
guy.
Nerval,
Neville.
was that his name?
Neville.
Neville.
Yeah. So they were in like court with that or whatever, and there was like that. Lubert was there too,
Lubert. Oh, I remember him.
and he no longer had the mole.
Huh. Oh my gosh, you guys remember
That's all I remember.
Zoe 101?
hmm
Barely, yeah. I was on.
I
It was
saw,
on
like,
a
bits
night.
and
All I know is the
Ooh.
theme song.
That was the great.
standing here.
I love Zoe 1 and Victorious.
Yeah, I remember. I
Oh,
remember seeing.
Victorious was so good.
I remember
I
seeing
love
that show with her on it and how tan and makeupy she was.
Are you talking about Zoe 101?
Yeah.
Well, like that was the style. Everyone was orange from from fake
From
spray
orange.
tan.
It
You
was
know, everyone
orange.
was orange from fake spray tan. That was just a style
Yeah,
back
it
then.
was.
Like it wasn't
Yeah,
really a
that's
great
what.
style. It was still style.
Yeah, that's what I remember. It was
You
everybody
can't
looked.
handle the neutron style.
Oh my god.
Another Jimmy Neutron Neutron reference.
Yeah, that's the clone. You can't handle the Jimmy Neutron style.
I'm like reminiscing. Even
Let
like
him-
Big Time Rush. I know Big Time Rush came out in like 2010. That was like newer. 2009,
I
2010.
never-
That's still
I
newer.
never
But
pay it. Yeah, I never pay attention to those bands.
okay, but they
What
had great music, and they
uh,
restarted back up their band like a couple of years ago, and they're basically one big fever dream. They're like basing all their new stuff off of their old stuff. Like they'll make memes and like, "Where's Gustavo at?" And like it's Gustavo barreling through. Like they're actively, it's like a blast from the past. And I like stuff that reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah, the only kind of boy bands or whatever I used to listen to, and I will say this because I did. I mean, like only two I could think of were like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Those two were the only ones I listened to growing up because I mean I like that type of music at the time. Still like it.
See, I like
Ah,
anything
different
that's
types of
not
music.
country or rap. I hate country and I hate
Yeah.
rap. But there's specific
Okay,
people I will listen to in country and specific people I will listen to in rap. But like majority of it, it's just easier to say I don't like country and rap and I like everything else.
So Jackson, what was that about?
Huh?
You
Yeah, you made like a
screamed or
yeah, you
yelled or
made like a
something.
sound and I think we just blocked it out. But like you brought it back up. You went like
went
Bob.
"Ugh."
You were like
No, I don't recall.
Bullshit.
He could have choked on air for all we know.
I might have been sipping some water. Oh my gosh, I was editing that podcast one video, for our first podcast, and Jackson said something about spaghetti, but he said MaSkettie, and me and Wisp were like, "You just said MaSkettie," and he's like, "No, I didn't. I said spaghetti," and I'm sitting there editing it through, and sure enough, mother says MaSkettie.
No
Jack-
shot. I said MaSkettie.
You,
Jackson.
dude, you can go and
Yeah.
view the video evidence. The
thanks, I'm good.
Carfax is there. You said MaSkettie.
Oh, thanks.
No, Jackson knows what he's saying, and he knows that he's saying he didn't say something when he said it. He knows how he's saying things.
Yeah. Thank you, Wisp.
No, yeah. MaSkettie was something I used to say as a child, and my parents got like say this correctly, but like instead of saying spaghetti, I would say MaSkettie as a child.
I'm pretty sure all kids said MaSkettie.
I don't think that was a universal thing. I mean, it's possible, but like I don't know. Did you guys have any weird words that you guys would pronounce wrong?
I couldn't pronounce my R's right, so I had to go to speech class in elementary school.
I used to have like a massive stutter, so I couldn't pronounce anything right.
I cannot say I had any.
I slammed my penis in the car door.
No,
Okay.
I'm actually surprised to hear that you had a stutter. That's crazy. You speak very
Mhm.
clearly and fluently now. Like Wisp stutters more than anyone else here, I think.
well,
And he's
no,
normal.
it used to be so bad to the point where I couldn't even get a sentence out.
Oh yeah.
So they made me take this like speech class for like 2 years. I went to go see Miss Goodman. That was her name.
Ooh, I just remembered my speech teacher, Mr. Pierce.
See, I never had to go
God.
to speech teachers. I would say a few things wrong, but it was just because I was a kid. And MaSkettie was like one of the very few that I can recall because my parents still actively bring it up.
Yeah, I would say my R's. Like you would say, what's a sentence with screw it. The red roller coaster. Like I would say that, but red roller coaster. You can hear it. It doesn't sound right. That's how I used to speak.
This
when
is
I
why
was
you're
a
so
kid.
good at imitating Mike Tyson.
That wasn't me imitating anybody. That was me imitating
No,
me
I
when I
know.
was
I'm
younger.
just saying, is this why you're so good at imitating Mike Tyson?
Today I saw a balloon.
Maybe.
He has history. He has experience.
Today you saw what?
Today I saw a balloon.
You're
A
speaking
balloon?
too
Like a
quiet.
hot
You're
air
speaking
balloon?
so much
No,
quieter
sorry.
than all
No,
of us.
hang on. No, I was just thinking about the Family Guy episode of like what was it? There was a little girl and a soldier came home from like he had like PTSD and everything, and so he was like they had to share a room, and he was whispering, and he goes, I was in a room with a bunch of Iraqis, and I'd kill a bunch of people with like just a knife and everything." And then in the girl's head, she was like, "Today I saw a balloon." I don't know why I was just thinking about that, but I thought it was funny.
Family Guy is one of my favorite shows, and I'm actually upset that for some reason American Dad and like Bob's Burgers gets ranked higher than Family Guy. Family Guy is so good.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
know. The Bob's Burgers movie was very
well,
good.
okay, if we're gonna talk about those shows, I got a couple of opinions. No, what I was gonna say is these are my opinions right now. Family Guy and American Dad, they're good, but they've gotten a bit bad from what I've seen because it's probably because not McFarlane. Yeah, it's like McFarlane. He's not in charge of those shows anymore. I don't think he is anyway. I haven't really looked it up, but I think he just does the voices because Fox owns them now. But I've seen them. They seem more, but they seem less. They seem more. Well, they not less. They seem more stupid because of the fact that it's stupid humor. Like I was saying earlier about the SpongeBob thing. It's more shoot someone, kill someone, snap someone's neck, bodily bullcrap. It's gross, stupid humor, and that's all they focus on. I mean, I don't know if they're changing it, but that's all those two shows have gotten. To me, they've gotten bad, not horrible, but bad. Like they don't. I don't know. It's
Well, I
just
feel
they've
like they
gotten
have to
more
be
grotesque.
cautious of what they make now because everyone's so damn sensitive. And I feel
Yeah,
like
but
that plays part of it. Like they can't make super crazy stuff like they did at one point. At least with Family Guy. I don't like American Dad's okay. It's quite literally just okay. American Dad's a lot lower ranked in my book than what Family Guy is.
Yeah, and along with those, I have not really watched Bob's Burgers a lot, but I've seen a couple episodes. It was good. I think that show was on its own. But
It's not bad to me. It's just not near as funny or like comedic to me as like don't get me wrong, there's some funny scenes, but like it's just
yeah,
not as unhinged as like Family Guy.
but a lot of the Adult Swim shows, like back then, I would sneak a peek at certain shows like Comedy Central because I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff. But but I would like South Park. I would literally have to turn my TV on and you turn it down all the way to sneak a peek at something because if I was caught, I would get in trouble. But like old show, even Adult Swim shows, like Venture Brothers and stuff like that, they were good shows. Not as grotesque as a lot of stuff is now.
True TV used to be my shit.
What TV?
True TV.
True
True
TV.
TV.
That's
True
around
TV,
still.
Right?
Yeah, that's still around, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
True
pretty
TV's
sure.
still a
Yeah, because
thing.
Impractical Jokers is still on there.
Yeah. Well, Practical Jokers just got moved to Comedy Central now too, I believe. Or they started airing on something else.
Wait,
they
there's
really?
still-
I don't know. They started and Practical Jokers started airing on something else. Like don't get me wrong, it's still on like True TV, but like it started airing on something else
Okay.
recently, and I can't remember what. But I think they've also like they've stopped doing hour-long episodes. Because since Joe's gone now, I guess they've decided to
Oh,
do like well, I guess the first season after Joe,
the
and this is only bits and pieces. They still did hour-long episodes, but now they've just swapped it down to like 30-minute episodes because I guess Joe's not there anymore.
the
yeah, I know
thing
they were
is,
bringing a whole bunch of like special guests and stuff too, with like bringing in people to like tell them what to do or whatever.
you think they would run out of freaking ideas? How many things can you do?
I mean, yeah, but like you can execute one idea differently, multiple different ways, and it's still great. I will say the show's going downhill. It's not near as
Because that
entertaining as what it
show's
used to
been
be when.
around for 10 plus years.
Yeah, and I mean it was great when all four of them were together. Now with only three of them and some random guests that half the time I don't care about, it doesn't. I don't know. It's just
Oh,
not
yeah,
near as
okay.
entertaining. I miss Joe. Joe wasn't even my favorite. Murr was my favorite.
Joe just didn't care. He would do it anything and everything.
Oh yeah, Joe was great. Joe
No
was
Fs
by
given.
far like yeah, dude did not give a shit. And he would win most of the time. Like it was very rare for Joe to lose.
God, I love that show.
Oh my gosh, it was great. I'm trying to.
I
You guys, one of my favorite memes that I've been seeing going around lately is that one episode where
Tonka?
it's like Hope. No, not Tonka, not Tonka,
Okay.
but like it's got like Hope Core. And anyway, it's that one episode where this like little like 10-year-old kid walks up to Joe and he's like, "Did you just catfish me or catcall me?" And Joe's like, "Yeah." He's like telling the student, he's like, "I catcall all the kids in the park." And then he's like, "How old are you?" And the dude's like, "I'm 18." He's like, "No,
Nah.
too old." too old. Oh, it's just it's like hopecore music playing in the background. I think that's hilarious. There's just certain episodes there I see them and I laugh my ass off. Like, I don't know, that one scene where Sal threw like a chicken tender at a guy and it just barely missed him.
Yeah.
Like it like slapped against the wall and like exploded and this guy's like, all right, I'm ready to fight. He's like going to hunt down. He's like, who threw that chicken tender at me?
God. That and like when Joe had to scoop all the mashed potatoes out the bowl into people's plates.
Oh, a scoop
He
He was
potato.
like breaking it. Yeah, scoop
Scoops of
potato.
potatoes. A scoop potato for you, for you, for you.
Oh, like people were like really annoyed at the beginning, and then they started like going
Oh, yeah,
along
they got
with it.
into it. I wouldn't be mad. I would be mad if I was like eating spaghetti and some random middle-aged, like slightly overweight dude with a round belly came and like scooped a bunch of like fucking
Fucking
mashed
started
potatoes into
Fucking
my
mashed
spaghetti.
potatoes everywhere.
but like it is kind of funny. The people were just like, at first they were aggravated, and then the whole table got behind it, and he was like scooping multiple scoops onto one person's plate, and it was splattering on the people. Like he had to, I don't know, maybe it's his personality that won people over.
Probably.
I love it. It's so awesome.
Yeah, I will.
I can
always
never
sit
I
down
can
and
never
watch.
imagine myself doing some stuff like that in public though. As much as I would love to.
I would love to
Social.
do some of that stuff, but unfortunately, I do not have the balls to do certain. There's some things I just will not do, like this whole cat calling, like the cat calling the kids. Oh, you would not catch me doing
Oh
that.
God, no! You could not
No,
see
like
me
I
doing
would,
that at
you
all.
would not.
I'd be
Yeah,
like,
I would not do that.
Please.
Or like, you
I'm
know,
like,
sometimes they'll have to tell people they're like, tell her she's fat or something like that. Like just like stupid shit like that. Or like, oh my gosh, you remember that one episode and Sal was Sal was in a wheelchair. And if Sal was
Oh my
really
God, yeah, in
around
the
telling
mall.
people, follow me if you want to live.
And you're like, get on. And like
Like,
two people hopped on him. And then they were like, he was like, start laughing and be like, I'm hard. And they got up and ran.
I would like not be able to do that. I could not like go in the mall and make an ass of myself, be like, follow me if you want to live, to try
Was
to get
he-
like a horde of people.
Was he in a scooter? Because I'm trying to look up a video.
Yeah,
of
it was like a mobility
Yeah.
scooter. Yeah, I
They
think
had,
you
like,
just,
remote
you can
control
probably
of
just
it.
look up Impractical Jokers, follow me if you want to live or something like that. Hold on. Maybe
Yeah.
you can find it that way. Oh my gosh, dude. There's some unhinged Impractical Jokers stuff, but we gotta enjoy what we can because everyone's getting offended nowadays. We're not gonna be able to enjoy like quality TV shows or people doing like unhinged crazy stuff like that anymore.
The fact
Like,
that
it's
these
just
four
not...
got famous for doing this shit is
It's
I mean,
awesome.
they got the
funny.
balls to back it up. I'm telling you, they're a lot braver than me. But like, I get it at the same time because like, if they ever turned down doing something, they would be permanently kicked out of the group.
That
And
is
so
true.
like, it was like they had to do it or like, you're just done. So it's either do it or ruin your whole life, basically. So like, I get it. If push came to shove, I probably would do it. But oh my gosh, some of the stuff I would not do.
It's scary.
Yeah, that too. People are crazy.
yeah,
like,
That is very true.
Yeah, there's some things the punishments aren't too bad, I'm gonna be honest. The punishments sometimes sometimes throughout the episode, what they did was worse than like the punishments.
Very true. Sure, like jump skydiving would be a little uh-oh.
See, I wouldn't want to do that just because safety reasons. Like, I'm not risky. I will never skydive. I used to think it was cool. Like,
Oh, it's
because
definitely still on the bucket list for me.
really,
on.
because my little kid brain was like, oh yeah, I definitely skydive if I can go over the ocean because I'm like, it's safe. I'll land in water. I'm sitting here. I'm like, now that I'm adult and I understand how everything works, that you can't just dive like
Yes, physics.
it's like thousands of feet into water. Like it doesn't. It's like hitting full force concrete. Now that I know that, now I'm like, well, I don't want to risk my parachute not pulling out. So I don't think I'll ever do skydiving. It not especially when I was in high school for graduation. One of my classmates. Or it wasn't one of my classmates. It was someone in the county of my schooling system, and apparently the kid's parents took him to go skydiving for his graduation, and
Yeah.
his parachute didn't deploy. He died. He like fell to his
See,
death.
but that's why if I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna be trying to jump out by myself for sure. It's definitely gonna be like tandem type.
Well, I think that's what they're
thing where I'm,
supposed to
like,
do
hooked
on
up
your
with
very
somebody
first
who's-
one.
So I
Yeah.
got you.
But like I would for sure. Like why not? Like his stuff I'd only ever do it once for sure. Like no doubt in my mind I'm only ever gonna do it once. But I feel like it'd be like a nice little like adrenaline dump and or like once you get settled down, it'd just be nice to look at the world, you know?
That's
the
crazy.
same
I had
thing
no
as-
idea you were that brave.
Yeah, that's the same thing as people.
Well, it's funny though, because like I do have like a semi fear of heights in a way.
Well, it's the same
But
thing as
I'll
people
try
bungee
it.
jumping.
Oh God, no! You can miss me with bungee jumping. I could.
Really?
That's
That's where you're
too
at?
much.
The bungee's more secure than a freaking like
I'm good. Like,
the
okay, so
what?
The thing
okay,
is
let me
with
ask you
the
this. Let me ask you this then. You know that slingshot thing that we have down here?
Yes, I've been on it.
You've been on it?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
good.
she's like, yeah, I've been on it.
Yeah, when I was
Why do you say
younger.
that? Okay, true. I guess that. But like, would you do it now?
Oh fuck no. Do you remember a couple
Exactly.
years ago? Well, okay, hold on. Let's put some context down here for people that are listening. The slingshot thing down here is like this piece of equipment that they've set up. It's not bolted into the ground or anything like that. It's just like literally a piece of equipment that like sometimes will
Oh
start like
gosh.
shaking when people are on it. Like it will come off the ground like it gets lopsided. And a couple of years ago, one of the straps on the side of it, because you know how a slingshot works, one of the straps to the side of like the ball that it launches you out of, like it came off. And like that was a shit
Hell
show.
no, I'm good.
No, I wouldn't do that now because that stuff's not safe, but it's not safe because people are setting it up shitty. But like I've done like multiple rides like that when they're more secure, but like no, like that's at least if you were to go flying, you would be harnessed in a cushiony chair and a metal ball. Like it's going to be a little bit more difficult to kill you than just you falling to your death with a parachute not
Okay, but
working.
like if I'm getting hooked halfway across the city,
Well, there was still
that's
to be
not
fair,
gonna be very
it's
great.
still strapped by two straps, so if one comes loose, the whole ride goes over. But at least you're not being thrown across the city, or at least in those ladies' cases. I don't know those
God.
little contraptions they got right there at that the sky wheel is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I would get on the Skywheel for sure, but I just never have seen a point on getting on it.
I don't see the getting on it either.
Wheel?
Okay, so the sky
Exactly
wheel
what
is
it
this
sounds like.
absolutely massive Ferris wheel, and the I don't know, the carts, is that what they're called? Whatever, the little
That
rooms
sounds
that
about
you
right.
float up on. Yeah, like the carts. They're made out of. They got glass bottoms, which
Oh,
and it's
hell
not
no.
like a normal Ferris wheel. It's like it like towers over some of these like 60
Hotels.
story like hotels, like these massive
Oh
resorts.
yeah,
It will tower up. Like it's massive, and
I've worked at a couple. Nice, that's crazy.
yeah, and like here's the thing though. I would definitely go on it, but the prices for the Skywheel outrageous. That's why I've never gone on it
Tourist
and I never
scam.
want to. The price it's such a tourist trap. It's like $60 to ride that with a glass floor.
And there will be people standing in lines for hours
It's
to ride that thing. I don't
insane.
understand.
I would never pay that $60 to ride on a freaking Ferris wheel, dude. Let me just jump off the side of one of those
Just go
resort
walk
buildings. It'd
around.
be cheaper. Yeah, like
Right.
what is the
You can get in
absolute
the
point
elevator,
in
go
that?
top floor, and look out a window.
Like, yeah, Myrtle Beach is not that great for me to want to sit there and pay $60 to get a skyrise view of it when I could just go on the 60th floor of one of these resorts and see it.
And it's like the beach is right there. Just go on the beach.
Yeah, like it's ridiculous. It's Jackson, you might have seen it when you were down here. We might have
Very
passed the
likely
Skywheel
possibility.
when we were down here. It was a massive
Maybe.
Ferris wheel. I remember.
Oh
us
yeah,
being
he
near
would have
it,
for
'cause
sure seen
yeah,
it.
it's
He
near
definitely would have
the
seen it when we were at the Putt Putt place.
yeah, it's right near the Putt Putt place. It's a massive Ferris wheel. Like you
Dude,
can't
I was having
miss
such a miserable time at the putt place. Ain't no way I was doing no sightseeing.
yeah, we wanted. I still remember. We all wanted to go for another round, but Jackson was like over there sweating buckets, out of breath.
Bro.
It was a
It was
very
hot.
humid
It was
day.
warm. I fell and busted my ass too. That was great.
That was
Something
funny.
falling.
That was very
That
funny.
okay. To be fair though, I landed pretty gracefully for someone that busted my ass. Like
It
I
was
at least
gracefully,
didn't fall over. Like
but
I
You were
landed
very quick to
gracefully.
laugh at yourself.
Oh,
Oh, it's funny.
Anybody who's gonna bust their ass and fall, anybody's gonna laugh. I'll laugh.
Oh, I deserved it too. I like was wearing my and Austin was wearing his Converses too, and me and Austin almost slipped one time too. It was like slippery. And Converses have like no traction at all. But yeah, I about slipped and busted. Well, I did slip.
Yeah,
and
one
busted my
dusty
ass.
floor and you're done.
Yeah, one dusty floor. I was done, and I was wearing like tan colored pants too.
No.
So like I've got like a footprint in one of them. It was what it was. It was
freaking no grip.
Not
Yeah,
at
I
all.
mean, yeah. I love my Converses though. I only recently got into them the past couple of years, and I get the hype now. I get the hype. They're great shoes. They're comfortable.
I'm 33 and I don't get the hype. Still,
I mean, they go with
You know what's worth
everything.
hype?
They're what?
Huh?
Cardigans.
Okay, I mean, I
Pretty-
actively wear cardigans. I didn't know you wore cardigans. I don't think
Yes,
I've ever seen you in a cardigan. When we've hung out, at least.
no, yeah. I haven't gotten them until like I'd probably say a little bit before the last time we hung out at the bowling
Really?
alley.
I didn't know
I've
you were getting
stocked
into
up a couple.
cardigans. Huh.
I just feel like it complements my long hair in a way. So
So
Fair enough. Fair enough. What about you, Jackson? I know you wear flannels a lot.
our boots. My main fit is like, funny enough, not really flannels anymore. It's just like any type of button down, a zip up jacket, jeans, and my boots.
What about you, Leo? What are you wearing?
that trucker attire.
And it's like 9
Basically.
times out of 10, it's a hat.
What are you coming out the house in, Leo?
Yeah, I know you got a bald
Oh.
head. Are you wearing hats a lot?
No, I don't really have a style at the moment.
What
I
do you wear more than anything else?
Just like a regular fit.
Regular
Yes.
shirt and gym shorts. I don't really have a style at the moment.
Are you wearing like the black gym shorts that go to your like knees?
Or past my knees. I don't like shorts that.
Oh, he's got the 2000s vibe
I was
going
gonna say,
on.
you
I
don't
will, but
like
I
free
don't,
that's my
balling in
fit to
those?
bed.
No, I don't like shorts that are so damn like short above the knees. I don't
Oh,
like,
I mean,
don't
I
like those.
agree. Like,
Oh
are you
no,
talking about
not the
like
booty
thigh
shorts.
highs?
I don't like the men like booty
No,
shorts,
I'm
like
not
those
talking.
men
No,
swimsuits. Oh,
well, yeah, those, but I'm not talking about those specifically. I'm talking about if I'm gonna get gym shorts, they're gonna at least touch my knees or go below. I don't like anything above that. It's just how I am.
Say, I mean,
I
depending
respect
on what
that.
I'm doing, I would definitely wear like above my knees, like a good bit above my knees. So I'd probably say like 2 to 3 inches, maybe,
But that's
Wait,
just
hold
for
on.
like sporting reasons.
Are
that's
you
like my
wearing
fit to
gym
bed
shorts out
though.
in the
You know,
winter?
like basketball shorts below my
No,
knees.
God, not in the
No, I'm
winter.
talking about
wife beater.
Leo. Like, are you wearing like just basketball shorts out like in the middle of winter?
No, I
That's
can
what's
wear I can wear sweatpants or whatever the case is.
I used to do that shit just in
Oh,
school.
he's got them gray sweatpants.
Gotta have the gray sweatpants. That's a must. What do you mean?
That's a must for any guy,
That's how
apparently.
you show off.
I don't get the whole gray sweatpants thing. Like, I don't. I get it and I don't get it. But
It's to
ladies
show off,
love
you
gray
know?
sweatpants. Yeah.
They do indeed. You got to be able to see it. The print.
I'm actually impressed that you don't wear a hat, Wisp, because most men that shave their head bald typically wear hats, from what I've seen.
Like you're bold? That's just amazing if the case.
As far as I know, Leo shaves his head. But do
What's
you have
going on?
facial hair? Okay, so
Can
we
we
were
get
Yeah,
a
do
picture?
you have
asking
like a beard?
yeah, do you have a beard?
Can we get a picture?
Jackson, shut up.
All right.
No, yeah, I got facial hair. That's all I can really say because I shave it here, I let it grow, I shave it, I go back and forth.
Heard.
I don't.
I just
Okay.
know that like usually people who shave their head like beards are like huge compliments.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
yeah. If you're rocking like a beard with a bald head, that's a look.
I
That's
don't
usually
really,
the vibe I see with most people.
I try not. Well, I can't get it to go out a lot.
I
But
know, trust me, I
mean,
feel you.
yeah. I mean, I don't let it either, but I haven't really tried.
They say if you like micro like dermablade, no, not dermablade. What
I
is it?
have
Micro
one.
needle. Yeah, you micro needle like the area you want hair to grow. Apparently, it will like it will help out with
I
that.
got
Like, there's also oil for it.
minoxidil, yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm
also have
surprised
that.
that you're getting into that. You have lots of hair on your head at least. What is it for your? Did you buy it specifically for facial hair?
Yeah, I got it a couple years ago because I just wanted to see if it would help me in the process of trying to, and then I was just like, yeah, I don't think a facial hair is really my style. I'm probably better off just staying baby faced.
I'm gonna be honest. 9 times out of
No,
10. Sorry.
no, I was gonna say Noah's trying to go for the homeless look.
Oh,
Noah's
oh,
got nice defined curls in his head.
Noah's hair doesn't allow him to look homeless.
Yeah,
Okay,
Noah's hair
but
is like too like nice.
to be fair though, also Jackson, the hairstyle I had when you saw me is different than what I have now.
What is your hairstyle
really?
now? Yeah, like you have a
It's
whole
all-
different hairstyle now?
Let me see
What
this
you
shit.
saw,
Hold on,
what, well, what you
here.
saw,
Yeah,
Send a
pop on the
picture of
you.
cam.
Do I is it even plugged in?
Or if you have your phone, just take a picture and send it to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
no,
send
I
a
can
picture
plug
of
in
your
my camera.
hair.
Man, put it on Snapchat.
No, because not everybody gets to appreciate my luscious locks.
I'm gonna be honest though, going back to like the facial hair though, like I know a lot of guys are like they want facial hair, but 9 times out of 10, guys look better without facial hair, in my opinion. I actually get turned off by facial hair. I think facial hair is disgusting, and there's multiple
Certain
reasons for that. Half
certain
of them
people.
don't.
Go
Sorry.
ahead.
Half of them don't clean their beards really well. Like there's shit in their beards, like it's nasty, like and it's just disgusting. And then when you go to like kiss them or something like that, then you're getting like roughed up by like one of those green sponges, basically. Like the abrasive side of a sponge is what it feels like. I can't get behind facial hair. I don't like it.
Certain people, everybody's different. Certain people like it, certain people don't. But you
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
The thing is, with that whole thing, you can't if you're with somebody and they don't like you like your facial hair, like as a guy, if you like it and they don't be with them. And if you don't like it long and they're fine, it's the whole being together thing. Like, don't change what you're gonna do because you want to do it because somebody else.
Well,
That's
I feel
stupid.
like
Recommendo.
facial hair is probably
I
like a really
agree.
petty thing to be breaking up with a guy over, but I mean to the point of that though, if I didn't like facial hair, I wouldn't date a guy that had facial hair, so I guess that would be preventative. But some people do it
Basically.
afterwards, and like that'd be kind of petty to end up ruin like a 3-year relationship because the guy decided to grow out his
I
beard.
decided, yeah.
Like that'd be
Just be
kind of
like,
petty at that point,
shave
but
it.
I guess I get it to a degree.
Could always just
Very,
be like,
very
shave
petty.
it.
See, a lot of them just don't wash
Oh,
their
okay.
beards very well. They go to shave it and they got like acne and their skin's all like f***ed up because they didn't take care of it because they weren't washing their beards. I think a lot of guys don't wash their beards correctly.
Me personally, when I think of it, I mean, I don't know how someone can wash a beard because I've never done it. But
Neither have I.
to me, it feels like if you don't take care of it, you gotta start having eggs inside of it because of birds.
What the fuck?
Like, what kind of birds are dealing with your facial hair?
No.
What?
No, I mean that's just what I imagine, like a cartoon type of beard. You know what I mean? Like
Hey, you might need to start
if you
carrying
don't,
around a
Like
gun
a
with you if birds are coming
Yosemite
after you.
beard? Like a Yosemite Sam beard?
I was fixing to correct you, but you corrected yourself.
He's got multiple names.
Yosemite. What the fuck is a Yosemite?
Yosemite or
Yosemite.
what his name's like Yosemite or something like that. But
No,
Yosemite Sam.
it's Yosemite Sam. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also got like hold on. He has 2 names. I'm probably pronouncing the first one wrong, but it's something
Yo,
like that.
Camerino.
Oh no, it is Yosemite Sam, but it's spelled Yosemite, so it looks like Yosemite,
Yeah, I
but
get
it's
you.
Yosemite Sam. But the first Sam part doesn't sound like Sam to me.
Yosemite.
Yosemite, Yosemite,
I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be
and
so
be so
wonderful.
wonderful.
Shut up,
Live
all you.
life, breathe air,
I
somehow I
know
know
just
we're
how
gonna
we're gonna
get
get
there
there.
and be so wonderful.
Wonderful. Bow, bow. It's
It's
all for
okay.
real or something like that. I'm telling you just
I
how
know
I
there's something after that, but I don't
feel.
remember. Yeah. So wake
Make
up
up
the
the
members
members
of our
of my
nation.
nation.
It's our
It's your
time to
time to
be.
be.
There's no chance unless you take one. Something bright side of every situation. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
So give your
Leave
rest or
it,
something
yeah,
and best to me.
yeah. Leave the rest to me. Leave it all to me. Leave it all to me.
Where did this
Just
come
leave
from
it
out of the
all to
blue?
me.
I don't know him because he's
I,
bored.
I'm
iCarly
not
opening's
bored.
great,
I'm
though.
just have too much energy for this time of night.
Have you seen the one where they like edited like Kai like fumbling around in his
Yes,
desk
he
with
is.
the iCarly
He,
theme?
it's so true. They call him the modern day iCarly, and it's like kind of true, honestly. Kai
Kai?
Cenat.
Is
Who
it
the hell is
Sinat or
that?
Sinat or something like that?
You don't know who Kai is?
No.
He's like the icon of a generation right now in terms of streaming.
He's really well, no, who was it? Queso won the award though.
I'm not sure if I agree with that, to be honest.
Who in
Yeah,
the
I
hell
like Kai a
y'all
little bit
y'all?
more.
Who the
Wait,
hell
so you
are
don't know
y'all
who
talking
Queso
about?
is either?
No.
They're just like really popular.
Whoa.
Just think of as like really popular streamers right now. It's
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't-
even that shocking. Like I don't watch
That's
them.
the
I
thing.
just see memes
Yeah.
about them.
That's the thing. I don't pay attention to streamers.
I mean, I don't watch him, but like, I don't know. He's been around for like a couple years now,
I've only really
especially
seen
after
him the past
recently
year.
for Kai.
The only ones I know have been around for a while are Asmongold and Moist Critical. That's it.
Who's on our streamers?
Yeah.
I do like me some Charlie.
Dang.
I actively reference Moist Critical a lot. Me and Boom
You know
are always
Shroud?
like, yeah, baby, let's go. Woo, yeah.
You know Shroud, Leo?
No.
Whoa, because Shroud's basically the same time as he's like the gamer of gamers.
I mean, I know who Ninja is. I've only heard that by name though.
Wow, you know Ninja.
I remember
I've
when it was
only
just
I've
like
only heard it.
PewDiePie.
I've heard it by name. That's it.
Didn't PewDiePie become like the most subscribed YouTuber at one point?
Yeah, it was like a whole like thing versus him and like some like Indian movie company that they upload stuff on their YouTube. But of course it's India and they have like a billion people, so they get views and subscribers out the ass, and so they inevitably ended up winning because it's just India.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say something
I
about
don't remember
Indian
what they're
scammers.
called.
I was like, let me not go ahead and categorize all Indians
Credit
as
card
scammers.
number.
Let's not talk about them right now.
That is not a good time to talk about them. Not on the podcast.
You want to talk
no.
about it right now?
You've got no over here rolling his R's.
Right now. You do not
But,
talk like that me.
Yeah, guys, if you've not been enjoying this video, please do like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next week.
Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's
mom.
Jimmy's mom. Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy.
All right, that's enough of
Yeah.
that. That is enough of that.